The option to start the drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's going to let it go again. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A nice run there on 1st down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Young to throw it this time. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Jackson down to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Josh Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Again with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Back now in Foxborough. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they will move ahead by 2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
1st down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. DK Metcalf, 65 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. And his throw is incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 12-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to run again. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
On for the point after.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he returns this to the 22.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Reggie White in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, this one into the hands of Metcalf.
Jackson's pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards on the
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he's into the clear.
You know what? Why don't you just start
And he's
over?
into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 73 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. That one, a first down pickup of 8. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing now is Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep down. It's caught at the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to...
It's caught inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Titans 44.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.